Hello, welcome back to Mod Pages. In this video we're going to look at pages, widgets and navigation and buttons. Okay, just all I've done since the last video that you saw is set up a few pages in here, and I'll just quickly run through how to set up one page, and it's the same every time. Okay, so add a page, collect blank. In the future we will have some more templates in there to make things a little faster. And then if you go to settings, you can change the name of the page. So what have we got here? About, services, contact, menu, say price list. And update. You can also add in a meta description and meta keywords for some SEO. And that's it. That's the page set up. Now obviously when you create a page you need to at some point link through to it. What happens when you first create a page, automatically we pop in this back and home navigation at the top, which you can take out if you want to. That's not a problem. We just feel that it's quite makes it quite easy for your visitors who are going to be visiting your mobile site to be able to navigate directly back to the page that they came from, or to go back to the home screen, which are fairly normal functions for a mobile website. But as I said, if you want to get rid of them, you just hover over here and click on the X, and it will ask if you want to confirm it, and we'll just leave it there for now. Okay, the next thing I wanted to do, partly covered, is the navigation. That navigation is very simply on every page, so it allows you to go back to the previous page visited and back to the home page. And if you wanted to add it in on pages, then this is the widget that you would use, and you just literally pick it up, drag it, and drop it in. Because we've already got one, it'll only allow one of these on each page, so it won't allow another one. Okay, next thing we'll move on to is buttons. And if I go back to the home page, as you can see, this all updates dynamically, and it's designed to be as simple as possible. So if we wanted to add another button, then we can just drag the widget over to here, and if you want to drop it into wherever you want to go. Now automatically the settings will open. Now with the button you can choose whether you want to link to an external link, you want to make it a call button or an email button, or if you want to link to an inner page. Now this is why I suggest setting up all of your main pages initially, because as you go through you might want to link to those pages, and it's just a little quicker to do it as you go along rather than coming back again afterwards and trying to remember where you need to link. If we click inner page, then at the bottom here you will get a list of all of the pages that you've created so far. So for example, if we wanted to make this one a link to the price list, and then we can just change the name on the button here. And as you can see, it updates dynamically. Now, title settings. If you wanted to actually give the button a title which will appear just above it, then that's where you would do that, and it just appears above. You can turn several options within the title, and this is a fairly common tab amongst pretty much all of the widgets. You can change the color of the text here. You can change the size of the font. You can change the actual font. We have a range of fonts in here that are all fairly well supported across mobile devices. You can turn the text shadow on or off depending on the text. Sometimes the text looks a little bit blurry with the text shadow on, depending on the color choices. And if you wanted to have a background color behind the, I'll just show you by moving this to red. There you go. If you wanted a background color behind your actual price list, then your title, sorry, then you could do that, or you can just turn it off. As you say, it updates dynamically straight away. Now these settings, so if we could just save that now. Okay, now the actual button color is controlled from, at the moment is controlled globally from the background, and you can save change the colours here for all of the buttons throughout the whole website. Now, if you notice here, since the previous video, we've also now got an extra tab in here for text, and this means that you can globally set, you can individually change text colour later, but you can globally set the colour of text for the entire site. Okay, go back to pages. Now, all of these changes only happen in your builder area here. They're saved, but they only happen in the builder area. In order to make them go to the live server or to the live site, you would need to press publish changes. And that's something that you need to, is one of the common things that we get asked, that I've made these changes but they're not showing up on the website, and the usual problem is that they haven't published the changes, which means they're just on the back end of the administration of the builder, and they haven't been published to the live website yet. Okay, that's all for now. In the next video we're going to look at the text widget. Thank you.